Look at that. Now, I gotta put it on something so I don't disturb it. And I'm gonna put it on this piece of wood. Very carefully move it over here. All right. And I can shape it a little bit here, shape it a little bit there, shape it around, and then I'm gonna carefully take this out. Ta-da! Look at that. I got a bowl. I'm gonna have to put that here for just a little bit to hold that edge up. Okay, so clay, remember I told you it's 10% water? Well, right now this is called plastic. It's very easily disturbed. It's very easily formed. It'll take any shape you put it into. But before I can put it in a kiln, it has to dry. So it's going to turn from plastic, which is what it is now, to leather hard. And leather hard is just like your shoe leather. It's firm, very firm, but it doesn't break. But if you let it dry a little bit more, it becomes what's called bone dry. And it's real fragile then, but it's hard, but it'll break easy. And when it's bone dry, you can put it into a kiln. You can fire it. It takes 2 days in a kiln to fire it to 2,000 degrees. It takes 1 day to heat it all the way up to 2,000 degrees. It takes another whole day to cool it all the way down again. And when you open up the kiln, okay, where'd it go? Oh. It's stone. It turns back into the stone it was made out of. There it is. This is like a tray. It's not the same shape, but you can see all the different animals and stories that are going on in here. But it isn't very pretty, is it? It's not very pretty. So what we have to do at this stage is take the bisque piece and we put glaze on it and we fire it again in the kiln. And here's an example of 2 different glazes. Now, glaze is actually glass, ground up glass, and oxides, which are colors, and a little bit of clay and some other kind of natural materials that come from the earth. And they're mixed up almost like paint, and they're applied to the bisque pieces, and then you put it back in the kiln. And you have to, you put it back in the kiln and you fire it to 2,000 degrees, and it takes another day to heat it up and a day to cool it down, and the glaze melts to glass and color, and it turns beautiful like this. So now you can eat off of it, now you can drink out of it, now you can put food in it, and you can look at it and say it's pretty. So, you know what to do now? You know a little bit about clay. You know a little bit about artists that tell stories with their clay. And I hope you come and take a class here, because I'd love to teach you how to do it in person. So thanks for listening. Bye.